Good day. My name is Mark Mellor. I'm an attorney here in Riverside, California. Got a number of homeowner, property owner clients and contracting clients in Wrightwood, California, dealing with issues of mechanics liens. So I thought it helpful to put together a quick video for some of the things you need to consider, some of the things I talk to my clients about when they come visit me in the office, what to do and what to think about when facing issues of mechanics liens at their property. So what's the first question you need to ask yourself? The first question you need to ask yourself is, as an owner or a contractor, is am I in direct contractual privity with the owner of the property? If you have a direct contract with the owner of the property, you don't have to serve what's called a 20-day preliminary notice because the owner knows you're there and they're in direct contract with you. But if you're not in direct contract with the owner, like let's say you're a subcontractor to a general, or you're a sub of a sub, or a material man to a sub, then you want to make sure you serve your 20-day preliminary notice within 20 days of you first appearing at the project and doing work or delivering materials. You do that by sending out certified mail return receipt requested, the 20-day preliminary notice form. It's a statutory form. You can get it practically anywhere, probably off the internet. And you take that and you serve it certified mail return receipt requested on the owner of the property, on the lender, if any, on the property for the project, and on the general contractor for the project. The reason for that is so that they all have notice that you're there working, doing work, supplying materials for the property to the owner. That makes the owner liable if you don't get paid, at least putting the property up to secure payment for you. Now, once that 20-day preliminary notice is sent out, if you're not in direct contract with the owner, then you've got something next to think about, which is the mechanics lien. When do you record the mechanics lien? The mechanics lien should be recorded no later than 90 days after leaving the project. So the last work you did on the project, calendar 90 days, and prior to that running out, you record the mechanics lien in the county recorder's office wherever the project's located. Assuming you've done that, now you've got another step to follow, which is enforcing your mechanics lien rights. So you do that by filing a lawsuit in Superior Court. For that, you should probably come see an attorney, and the attorney will file a lawsuit in a court of law enforcing your mechanics lien rights. It's called an action to foreclose on your mechanics lien. Once that's recorded, you've perfected your mechanics lien rights, and now you can pursue your mechanics lien in a court of law. That perfects it for recording purposes as well, so it can't be expunged from the record until your lawsuit is dealt with appropriately and or you're paid off on the project. Now, why is that important? Because under mechanics lien law in California, it's strictly followed, meaning those time frames I've given you in terms of the 20-day preliminary notice, the 90 days you have to record the mechanics lien from leaving the project, and the 90 days you have to file a lawsuit from the date of that recording. Those time frames are strictly followed. If you don't follow those time frames, you surpass them by even 1 day, the court will take no mercy and you will not be able to preserve your rights. If you're an owner on the project and the contractor hasn't recorded or followed those time steps that I've given you, then you have a summary motion procedure in the Civil Code that allows you to expunge the mechanics lien from your property profile, and you don't have any more problems with it because they can't enforce it as a matter of law. So if you have any questions or you'd like to discuss your particular circumstances with me, feel free to call my office and make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk with you about those.